What's up, YouTube? Monster Champion here, and we're back for another set of wagers. This is crazy. Look at Bo Jackson just getting loose on me right here. You know I got to beat this guy. He's wearing a Broncos uniform, but 2 runs into the game, and he is already into the end zone. I got a Bo Jackson of my own at this. Whoa! Giving him cookies. See, that is exactly why I had to get rid of Bo. I had to get rid of him because I got a broken Bo Jackson. I don't know what was going on, but that dude just seemed to fumble all the time. But I take that back. Bo did not fumble. My Bo's a goon. He's real out here. But I did still get rid of him because I want to get Marcus Allen, whose price recently dropped due to the golden ticket version coming out, which is awesome because now I can afford the regular Marcus Allen, which in my opinion may be better because from what I heard, he's got a 2-speed bonus for your team, and that is just awesome. I'm all about team bonuses from the signature players or any other player, as well as a touchdown for my man Doug Martin. Get into that end zone. So this game was played a little while ago, early April, like first week of April I played this game. I have not played a super ton of Madden recently. Oh my gosh. And that right there is one of the big issues with this game. Unbelievable. Over 2 defenders. That is just downright disrespectful. And I don't know what's been going on lately, but I keep getting like bad animations for these passes. You're going to notice like when I throw drags and when I throw slants, it seems like that's the animation I want. I want my dude to keep running, hit him in stride, cut up field, and we're good to go. But it seems like, they throw it so the point where I got to slow down and I end up taking a big hit, this or that, and it's just kind of annoying. But hey, it is what it is. Right here, a little bit of a playmaker, and we find my man Bo Jackson for the touchdown. Going into the second half, this guy runs freaking 2-man under out of quarters like 90% of the time. So I just said skip it. I'm going to go into I form, and I'm just going to run the ball every single play. And so that's kind of what we did. And Bo Jackson fumbles the ball. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Like I said, I think I either had a broken Bo or Bo just literally is just a fumbler. So I'm curious to see how Marcus Allen does. I'm very excited to try him out. Has anyone in here used Marcus Allen? Is he a fumbler? Is he not a fumbler? Because that's sort of a big deal for me at halfback. And if I'm going to spend 1,000,000 coins on a running back, I need him not to fumble, like ever. Like if he fumbles once, he might get quick sold. All right, I ain't going to quick sell him, but I'm selling him at some point because I cannot handle my running back that just drops the ball and does not hold on to it. Not a fan of it whatsoever. With that said, we get a nice user pick, lurked it right there perfectly. Oh, and by the way, this is actually a 90K game, this first one here that you're witnessing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We do get into the end zone here, get a nice 10-point lead, and now we are just going to try and play some coverage to slow him down and just make sure he doesn't get any big plays. I don't know. Just chuck it up. Chuck it up. Chuck it up. Why not? Oh, gosh. That darn aggressive catch, man. I think that is everyone's number one thing that they do not like about this year's Madden. And I can definitely agree with it. I can definitely agree. Now, this next set of matches against the same guy. Remember, first game was for 90K. Now we're playing a best of 3 for 98 Tyrann Mathieu. That is the cornerback, and that dude is a beast. I do need to get that dude on my team, so I need to win these games so I can win this card. Oh, and I can't afford to lose. I mean, oh my goodness. How does he hold on to that? They drop that almost every time. Anyways, what else I wanted to talk about today, first off, is MUT Salary Cap mode. Now, I know the title has it in there, so it took me a little bit to get there, but it's 420. Perfect time to get this thing started. And anyways, MUT Salary Cap. So what do you need to know about MUT Salary Cap? There's been a lot of questions, a lot of debate, etc., etc. So first thing you need to know, if you are a competitive Madden player, a professional Madden player, you're a guy that plays for money, etc., etc., you need to start playing MUT. MUT is the future. That is the first thing you need to know about MUT Salary Cap. What does that mean? Most competitive leagues, maybe not leagues necessarily, but most likely from the hints I've seen on Twitter If you guys don't know, Matt Marco is kind of taking over esports for Madden. He's kind of been the guy putting together the tournaments, etc. for EA, like the draft champions. That was all him. So if you're not following that guy on Twitter, I will leave it in the description. But you need to follow him, all right? Because he's going to be the guy for the EA tournaments for the Madden. So check him out. Follow him if you want to follow the competitive scene of Madden. He's going to be a very, very good resource for you as we get a nice user pick right there. But so from his tweets, if you read between the lines, you can tell that MUT Salary Cap is going to be the future. Draft Champions was nice, but MUT Salary Cap is the future of competitive tournaments, at least on the high stakes. You know, the 50K, 25K, 20K, 100K. I don't know what the prizes are going to be, honestly, guys. But all I can tell you is that the EA-sponsored tournaments, like the official joints, those are going to be MUT Salary Cap-based tournaments. 98% sure that's going to be the case for tournaments moving forward as Antrell Rowe gets the interception and gets us the W in Game 1 there. So that's the first thing you need to know. Second thing you need to know is it is based on MUT and a salary cap. What does that mean? What that means is that you will need to have the player on your team. That doesn't mean that, you know, for instance, I don't have a Vic on my team. So I can't put Vic onto my roster because I don't have him in my MUT squad. So for the guys that thought, oh my gosh, I spent all this money on my MUT team and now everybody can have all the players. No, that's not the case. You still have to work hard to get a team and a roster together to get the players that you want. Also, that means for you guys that did spend money, or maybe you've just been grinding forever, if you got like an all 99 team, give me them cookies. Night Train Lane, big play player. But if you did spend the time or the money or however you got your team, if you got all 99s, you would not be able to use all those 99s. I can assure you that much. Matter of fact, if you want to use multiple 99s, you're going to be sacrificing somewhere else. But you can use any of those players. You're just going to have to get bronzes or golds or something somewhere else. Maybe not bronzes, but like golds and other players somewhere else on the field. But you do have to balance that salary cap. You're probably going to end up with the team under 90 overall. So if you're wondering, you know, what overall am I going to be looking at? You know, what am I looking at? What's the damage? You know, if I'm a 99 now, what's the best overall I could probably be? You're probably going to be under a 90. You're probably going to be over an 83. You'll be between 83 and 90, depending on how you spend your cap. That's kind of the overall range you're going to be looking at. So if you want to go heavy superstars and then just kind of some bummy players, or if you want to just go with a balanced team, you know, what's going to be the best really depends on your play style and things like that. But just know you do need those players on your roster. And you also, oh, look at those blocks. So right there on that play, the reason I got so many amazing blocks is because he only rushed like 2 or 1 dude. If you only rush 1 or 2 guys, then you should know that if they run the ball, your entire team's going to get pancaked. It's not a glitch. It's not a bug. I mean, you could call it that, but it is by design in the game. So it's pretty much to prevent guys from only rushing 1 defender or 2 defenders. That is kind of the cure to that. So if you know someone's only rushing 1 or 2 guys, run the ball, and you're going to see a ton of block sheds. With that said, so we talked about the MUT salary cap. The other thing is you get a salary cap of $1,000. Each player is going to have a dollar value. It's not going to be based on overall, so that's a quick rumor to get rid of that. It's not based on overall. It is based on those player stats. So everybody thinking, oh my gosh, Zadarius Smith's just going to be so OP because he's going to be cheap. He's only an 87 overall. No, Zadarius Smith's going to cost quite a bit of coins. He's probably going to be more expensive than even the low 90s, maybe even some mid 90s cards. He's going to be more expensive than them because his stats are crazy. He's got a really, really high set of stats, especially for his overall. Nonetheless, yeah, that is the point there. So it's going to be based on your ratings per position, and yeah, it can get tweaked over time. So if there is a player that's like completely out of balance, like he's way too cheap or way too expensive, it's something that can be adjusted down the line with our feedback, of course. So with that said, that's pretty much the intro or what you need to know about MUT Salary Cap. I hope you guys enjoyed. We did go 2-0 to wrap up that series, and we did get a Tyrann Mathieu who I sold, but now I want him back, so I'm going to buy him. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next time, man, we out of here.